are the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Rebels, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Oh, that'll give them good field position as he kicks it out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
Here we go.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big...
Oh, he's got some space. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Rebels are on the move.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Rebels are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's fourth down from the 22. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And it's no good. He missed it. After the miss, no change in the score. So Oregon State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Clemens. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. He'll do it himself.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the dude.
So now it's 2nd and long. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Back to pass. It's Murphy. They'll run the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Quarterback on the keeper. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that 1st down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
Big fella moving. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. Hand off from the shotgun. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First play of the period, 1st down here. Leaves it with the running back. Wide open spaces. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Rebels have this offense rolling.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Hankerson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Oregon State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for... down. And the Beavers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can... It's a seam wide open. Got enough space. Touchdown, Beavers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nestles it in at the 35. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Dances away to buy time. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. That's a bad drop.
Takes the handoff. It's Hankerson. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Beavers with the 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Tempo and overdrive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, he got loose. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And the Beavers are moving quickly down the field. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. grabbed in the backfield. It's Hankerson. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Power ahead.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack the...
Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Complete. Turning on the Jets. There he goes. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
2nd down coming up.
To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Across the 25, he's got room. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Rebels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Rebels will kick it off to start the 2nd half.
28, Coyotes, 3.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll open the 2nd half on the ground. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Dropping back, it's Murphy. He lets it fly. He's got it down the right side. Finds some room. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Beavers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Rebels need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field it close to the 50. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the shotgun, the inside give.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Kentucky was able to come away with the win, as they have in Lexington so many times before, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Takes it on the return. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Gives it on the option. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that 1st half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon State has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So the final period starts with a second down play. They feed him again. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Beavers are rolling down the field. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Beavers have it in scoring position on first and goal. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's third and goal. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, push their record to 3-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Runs through the tackle.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Beavers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, not much room to run. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. The Beavers get enough for the first down.
Well, this offense, they started the drive with great field position. They're being methodical here. They're not hitting the home run necessarily and scoring these big explosive touchdowns, but They're getting third down conversions. They're staying on the field. They do a nice job there running the football. They look like they're in control. That's a good sign.
And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Oregon State, 56. Coyotes, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Wilkerson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better.